close the door. And let's continue the storyline. I went to the library, rented some books about the culture, history of the Middle Ages and about knights, so I can give you some background information if I can find anything useful. I don't know, but I thought, consider the topic, let's learn more about it. Learning things isn't the worst way to do it. About castles and color stones at the entrance.
Be a bit more careful.
Yeah, shut up, Father Goodwin. You want me to save your life? We gotta get in the church and we gotta preach for Father Goodwin. I will not skip anything because last time I did that it wouldn't work out. The game froze. And we don't want that to happen anymore. So we are entering the church. Entering my can of Coke. If you saw the last video, we ended here.
Look, he can hardly walk after his caper last night.
You were with them, you beast. Just you.
You hypocrite.
Look at him.
Look at him.
Any minute now, he'll throw up.
Yep.
I couldn't sleep a wink last night with all that clamor.
In nomine Patris, et Filii, et Spiritus Sancti. Amen.
Amen.
Accepit panem in sanctas ad venerabiles a manus suas. Hac facite in meam commemoration.
Hi. Hey, cutie.
Brothers and sisters,
Hey,
you
cutie.
may have had the honor of meeting Henry from Skalitz, who is here at the behest of Sir Hanush to investigate that heinous crime at Neuhof.
We are not gonna
You
stop
might not
mothers.
know that Henry recently visited Prague, where by the grace of God was able to hear Master Jan Hus from the esteemed Charles University preaching. I've managed to persuade Henry to stand here today in my stead.
If we do this
Tell
well,
us
he will give us
what
the
he heard.
information about the guy with the limp.
Because, as you all probably know, Jan Hus is a very popular preacher in Prague. So, Henry,
Not me. I will not puke first. That's one thing that's for sure. Let's see how we open. Begin the ceremony confidently. We're gonna start confidently.
Brothers and sisters, let me get straight to the point. I'd like to talk about the church and how corrupt it is. Boy, has a cheek. One should not believe in the church, because the church is not God. God is above all things, and the church is but a means to salvation, which the prelates do not care to hear.
He's right.
Continue on.
It is the corruption of God's pastors here on earth that has brought misfortune on our heads. Plague, humans, hunger, and chaos. The accursed wealth that the church is drowning in is poisoning almost the whole of Christendom. When dogs are fighting over a bone, take the bone and they will stop. Just like the flock of ravens that has descended on this land to peck up every speck of gold and silver. They show no mercy. Their hearts are poisoned by covetousness. They trade everything. Everything is for sale. You want to baptize a child? Pay.
Pay.
You want to steal and murder?
Pay.
And you will have absolution. And the prelates sin and give themselves absolution.
For shame. Shame upon them.
Yeah.
And what sins? They live with harlots and keep concubines? Even though only marital intercourse for the purpose of procreation is pure. If someone takes a woman or man only to satisfy their own lust, who seduces them to do so but Satan? And how much darker the sin if that man is a servant of the church? Who can turn his face to God, who fornicates and then puts on priestly robes?
Nothing we don't know about already.
Enough about sin, which the prelates are so fond of preaching about, and whose absolution they promise if you only pay enough coin to Mother Church. What if the devil himself were to pay? Will the bishops tell us he too would ascend to heaven? And what about those bishops? They sin without remorse, and with the money grasped from the poor for indulgences, they keep fine horses and hordes of servants to pamper them. They play dice and garb their mistresses in expensive furs, while Christ, the Lamb of God, walked barefoot and had nowhere to lay his head. Look to your consciences, you robbers of the poor, for you are seen by God and his people too.
Down with the prelates! Away with them!
We're fortunate to have our good Father Godwin. At least he's a fair and simple man.
At least I chose the right one. Good guys.
I say to you, in the words of Jan Hus, he who knows much, let him speak much. He who knows little, let him speak little. Let each speak as much as he knows, and he who knows nothing, let him at least teach his neighbour one virtuous deed by setting him good example and refraining from playing dice and from fornication. And that applies both to priests and to you, brothers and sisters.
That's his conclusion.
That is all I heard in Prague. Amen.
Better than the last time. We could have a better closure, but it went way better than the last time.
The lad spoke well, considering what a soak he is.
He's right, Dallas.
A young man shouldn't drink so much, but the Lord's given him a silver tongue.
I suppose I'll never get to Prague. I told him nicely.
I did it well. They're happy.
Well, well, my boy, you have talent, and I can't deny it. And you pulled a thorn from my side. I almost didn't make it.
Yeah, I noticed. I wasn't the only one.
Oh, what's to be done? I'll make it up somehow.
So, about our bargain.
Although it's a sin,
Yeah, we won. We did it right this time.
God does forgive a penitent.
So,
The
what
guy
did
with the
MP
lamp.
Bosch tell you? Was he at Neuhof that day? Who was with him? And where are they now?
Now slow down. I'm sorry, but he didn't tell me that much.
Don't let me
So,
down after all I've been through.
yeah, give
For
me the
you.
bloody info.
Well, now Lubos came to me shortly after it happened. And his conscience was gnawing at him. And I must say, in the end, he turned out to be a better man than he looked.
What did he
said
say?
they'd been hired through some crony of theirs. And at first they were just to steal some horses.
Mm-hmm.
Then it all turned sour and people started getting killed.
That's
Neither
the
he
beef
nor
they
his cronies
had.
wanted anything to do with that. So they fell out from the gang and fled.
Fell out.
Yeah,
There was a
there
body
was
I
a body
found.
found in the woods by Neuhof.
That would explain something. Lubos kept jabbering that he wasn't a murderer, that he didn't want to do it.
So I know that Lubos killed the murderer and he's dead too. The trouble is, I need to find the ones who are still alive. I need names and places. Did he mention any of the others?
Yeah.
Only nicknames. Talked about some fella called Riki from Ledechko,
The Dutch guy.
Pius, Timmy.
Pious. That lot are about as pious as I am ordained.
Nonsense. You would make an excellent priest.
Yeah, because I did one speech well.
And anyhow, with your skills, you ought to be able to sniff out this Riki from Ledechko, right?
Well, we'll have to now. There's not much else to go on. Let's hope he's not hanging from the wall too.
Indeed. And I'd hate to be excommunicated for nothing. Anyhow, good luck. You watch out for yourself. These people clearly mean business.
We can leave this town, we got the info.
Yeah, I'll try. Although I'm not sure I'd survive another night of your debauchery.
And if anyone should ask, you heard nothing from me.
I heard everything from you. You told me everything I knew. But we made a friend. We did it well this time. I'm grateful for that. Praise the Lord. Mysterious ways. Yeah, the Lord works on mysterious ways. What's my new quest? Find the other footprints from Neuhof. Yeah, I did it. Okay, we gotta go to Ludetchenko. On the sand. Okay. Did we start that town over here in the bottom? Yeah. Already been here. I can fast travel. Or should I make a stop over here? In the glade. Not sure what I should do there. Don't know anymore. We are gonna take down Ricky. Overloaded. Nourishment, we could eat something. Few carrots. Not enough. We still cheese is heavy. Also, it's not heavy enough. Apples. Let's eat some apples. Food poisoning, one of the apples turned bad.
Did I tell you about my wife's lace making?
Did I tell you I don't care about your wife's lace making? We are first going to this town. We have to, although our energy is really low. But it's still midday, so it's better to go now than to go at night. I'm doubting. I have my doubts. If it wasn't smarter to go eat first, run away. A cumin. Quickly, my weapons. You are gonna die, mate. I am gonna die. His attacks are more quick. But I have more reach. You are gonna die, mate. Hunting. Where did that human go? Bloody hell. He cost me my half my life and we didn't even kill him. If we killed him I could have robbed him. Well, let's continue our trip. Now I'm pissed I couldn't kill him. I should at least let him pay. Well, my fighting is improved. But I have to be more defensive and not attack so frequently. Bloody humans. Now I'm pissed that he took half of my life and I couldn't kill him. I'm really pissed about it. Oh well, we arrived at Lechenko. What a place name. I've tried to look up some history books of this area and this period, but I couldn't find it. Let's go to the shrine. Let's put away our bow. Oh wait, we could go to the bathhouse. They could heal us up and wash my clothes. Talk.
I'd like to order something here.
So what you interested?
Oh wait, I haven't.
Actually,
never mind. Wait. So that was the problem. I didn't wear my armor and clothes. That's why I got hurt so bad. Bloody hell. Not the silver ring. Now I can talk. Use bath service.
So what you interested in?
You. Bath, laundry, and heal my wounds.
I'll certainly need a physician to treat my wounds. Then a hot bath and laundering my clothes.
That can be arranged, but you'll pay in advance.
How much? 30?
Fine. Here it is.
I should have haggled.
I'm sure you'll be extremely satisfied.
To pay less, but okay. Then we are... Oh, the effects is that everything is... Okay. But my health is back up. I'm fully cleaned and ready to take on the next guy. Let's talk to some people. Hello, old Thomas.
Good day to you. What do you need?
I need some information.
I'm looking for a fellow called Riki. Do you know him?
You mean Hinek? He's the tanner's son, isn't he?
Any idea where I could find him?
I don't know. Try at his folks' house. But he doesn't spend much time there.
So you know this Hinek. Can you tell me something about him?
Not much, I confess. Most of the village folk avoid him like the plague.
Why is that?
No one with a nose likes spending too much time around tanners.
Okay, they smell.
He keeps bad company. I've never heard a good word said about him.
What can you tell me about the old courier?
He's as cantankerous as a hog in a thorn bush. He won't talk to anyone.
Why do they call Hinek Riki?
Because he smells.
He's a tanner, isn't he? If you're ever downwind of him, you'll understand. Tanning isn't a trade for the weak of stomach.
True enough. But not every courier gets...
Well,
a name like that.
Hinek's nature is no sweeter than his smell.
Don't tell me there's not a single person who talks to him.
He's been seen around with one of the bathhouse wenches.
That's
Adela, I believe she's called.
Okay, we gotta talk to Adela.
Why has he got such a bad name?
Well, like his old man, he doesn't talk much to anyone. And then he's always skulking off somewhere.
Okay.
I heard he got a taste of the pillory in Ratai for thieving. And in Neuhof, he got boozed up in the alehouse with his cronies, and they...
So a bit more than high spirits.
Just so. We're all honest folk here, and we've no use for the likes of him.
Okay. That's all. We gotta go back to the bathhouse. It was over there. Let's light a torch so we can see better. Light a torch. Do you know anything?
Good day to you.
Good day to you.
So you know this Hinek?
Not much, I confess.
What?
Yeah, same stories. That's why they are black. Let's gather some information of the bathhouse girl.
Wouldn't you like to take a bath first?
What for, my little butterfly? Would you like my lovely scent?
I heard you've been seeing Hinek, the tanner's son.
So what?
God no, nothing. Where can I find Hinek?
I haven't seen him in the village for a few days. He must have run off to the woods again.
Does he do that often?
Okay, he runs off to the woods.
From time to time.
What the hell does he get up to there?
I...
He goes to the woods from time to time.
What do you mean? There's no law against it, is there?
With all the footpads, looters, cumans, and God knows what other vermin around, it's not the sort of thing an honest man would do.
But Hinek doesn't have anything to do with those people.
Oh really? Then what does he do there? I don't imagine he's gathering mushrooms.
I really don't know what you want from me.
Refilled.
So Hinek is a bit odd and sometimes he goes off into the woods. So what?
When did you last see him?
A few days ago. He came to me late in the evening, drunk.
And that was unusual?
Nope.
I never saw him drink much. He always came to me sober.
So he was acting strangely that evening?
He was strange.
Perhaps killed.
I had the feeling he was afraid of something. He keeps prattling on and didn't seem to care about you know what. So I threw him out and I haven't seen him since.
Where can I find Hinek?
I haven't seen him in the village for a few days.
Does he do that often?
From time...
She doesn't know.
Look, Hinek's my friend and I really need to know where he is and what he's doing.
But I already told you I don't know where he's got to.
So I suppose he just goes to the woods to pick mushrooms, does he?
Mushrooms, no. More like hares or other game.
So Hinek is a poacher? That's no surprise.
Well, he was never much of one for an honest trade.
Do you know exactly where he goes? Maybe he has some favourite spot he might have told you about?
He said he has some hideout in the woods, but he didn't tell me where.
Okay.
Can you remember anything he said that evening?
Oh, I'm not sure. He went on about some fellow called Lubosh who died. That he was regretting he ever got into it. But he never said what it was.
Okay.
And that it wasn't worth it
So
for the
he was
money.
involved with Lubosh instead.
And then he was talking about the money. That was very odd.
What did he say about the money?
Just that he had a pile of it hidden behind his house.
I see. What did you say to that?
What could I say? He was drunk. He kept saying I was a fine girl, and other harlots wouldn't go with him even for money. And if I wanted, I could even take half the money and leave. Or he'd go with me, and we could get married and such. All just poppycock.
Okay.
Did you go there for a look?
No, I've got better things to do. Obviously he made it up.
Yes, I understand.
So that could be.
Did he tell you exactly where he hid it?
He said he buried it at his father's small holding in the western corner.
All right, thank you.
Let's go and check it out.
Is it true?
What?
Other whores wouldn't go with him even for money.
The other bathhouse girls are honest, so I don't know. The truth is, I felt a bit sorry for him. Folk don't like him, but it's only 'cause his old man is a grouchy tanner.
So you only felt sorry for him?
Both of us are the black sheep of the village.
There's nothing more between you?
No, nothing. Maybe Hinek thinks differently, but that's how it goes.
I need to know more about that hideout.
I really don't know where it is.
I see.
Okay, so we got all the information out of her. Thank you. Let's see. They are living over there. Okay. Did we? I love the archery range. He came from that direction. Perhaps does he know something new? No. He doesn't know anything. I am checking where the ground is disturbed. Perhaps over here. It was behind the house in the corner. I don't know. It's around this area, it has to be. It's over here, but I don't have a spade. Perhaps we can find one. Where can I find a spade? I'm not gonna lockpick. Perhaps the neighbors? I should sharpen my sword, get the blood out of it. It looks as good as new. At least the blood is off it. No, find a spade. I need a spade. I want to get the buck. The money. Our luck it is at night, so we cannot buy anything. Be quiet, you stupid dog. Where is your spade? You should have one. Well, why can't I find it? Okay, good. Before I get busted. Is it possible to go in? No. We will have to wait, and I'm not gonna do it outside, or what is my energy? That's high enough. Let's wait here. Let's wait until 6 o'clock. Perhaps even longer, but we will see. My nourishment is high enough, energy is high enough. If we could find a spade, I know where to look for the... Really wish we could light those on fire. Let's get our horse. Where can we find a spade? Who in town will own a spade? I have no idea. Everybody's still asleep. Stupid horse.
Hey, who's that?
Me, can I buy?
Mother of God! Hey, who's...
Do you sell anything?
Good day to you.
I don't think so, no. Here. Also watchman. Setting the whole town on fire. That's what I'm up to. Looking for a bloody spade. That's what I'm up to. A baker. Baker doesn't have a spade. Does he?
What was that?
You're a villager. Shut up. I'll slice your throat. What else do we got in town? Oh wait, let's put thingy away, the torch. A beautiful sword. Millmaid. Shut up. I'm just looking for a spade. In here. The innkeep. Perhaps he's got one in spare. Tailor. That's someone running and out of breath. Bloody hell, the whole town is still asleep.
Hey, who's there?
Not me. Looking for a spade. Most difficult task in the whole game. Finding the things you want. Really considering it's 6 o'clock. The grocery. I don't want groceries. Do you got anything else in this part of the town? A tailor. And the blacksmith is over here. Okay. So I should move through this street. And then back. Then we discovered all the places. I'm in someone's garden. If you got this much fruit, you gotta have a spade. Not in here. Nothing here. Where do they keep their spade? Bloody dogs. trader. A trader. So this should be the trader. So this is your home area. I should wait another hour. Yeah. 2 hours. 8:30. Everything should be open then, right? What time? Okay. Stream is now going for 30 minutes. Still lost. The hunt for the spade is still continuing. We gotta dig up his money. I want that money. If he's saying he got a lot of it, I'm curious how much. Hello, master.
God be with you.
I want to trade. Yeah, he got a spade. And it's not that expensive. Do I want to sell something? No. Haggle. Let's see if
we
he
do
can.
something about the price.
If he can pay us.
Agree?
He's
You won't
outrageous.
convince me with that.
But still.
Oh, that's a decent.
For me it is. Okay, get the horse. Mount up. Know exactly what to do and where it is. I wanted to shoot at targets, but I cannot do that. We are at the tanner now. Let's first talk to the tanner.
My respects to you.
My respects to you, master.
I'm looking for a fellow called Riki. Have you ever heard of him?
Shit. Why wouldn't I? That's what they call my son, Hinek.
Ah, you wouldn't happen to know where he is, would you?
I don't know nothing.
Don't you at least know where he usually goes? It's important.
Hinek shows up at home once in a blue moon, so I don't know nothing about where he gets to. Even if I did, why would I tell every Tom, Dick and Harry?
Watch your tongue, peasant. I'm an envoy of Sir Radzig Kobyla, and this is an official investigation. Stop trying to put me off, and tell me where your son is right now.
I apologize if I offended you, young man. But still, I don't know where Hinek is. He turned up at the house a while back, but then he vanished again in a hurry.
And you don't know where he went? What?
Look, it's been clear to me for a long time that my boy was headed for the gallows. But I'm still his father, right? And you can't expect me to rat on my own son.
If you value your son's life at all, you better pray I find him, because I'm not the only one looking for him.
That's no surprise. But what of it?
Yeah.
If you're here on behalf of Sir Radzig, there's nothing waiting for Hinek but the gibbet.
It doesn't have to be that way. If Hinek cooperates, he can save his neck.
I can't say you put my mind at ease. But to hell with it. I'll tell you what I know. All right.
My
He was
speech
here
is
a
going
few
up
days
again.
ago, but he left right away. He looked like he was in a hurry.
And you don't know where he went?
I've got an idea, but I don't know where it is exactly.
I don't follow.
Hinek makes
In
some
the
money on the
woods.
side from poaching. He boasted to me a few times about what a great hideout he found in the woods, but he never told me where it is.
Okay.
Well, it's not much to go on, but it's better than nothing. Thank you. Don't you have any clue at all where his hideout could be?
I really don't know nothing about that. I could tell when he'd come from there is all.
How's that?
Because every time he brought some hides for tanning and money.
He had money because he sold the stuff right away.
I suppose. He never kept any of his loot here.
Do you know who he sold it to?
No. But the innkeeper came here now and again and gave him coin. Of course, it could have been for me.
All right. I'll ask at the inn then. What more do you know?
Nothing. I swear to God Almighty, I've said all I know. Hinek never told me nothing.
Bloody hell. Start using your head or I'll never find Hinek. How much time did he spend away? What was he wearing? How did he look when he came back? Anything?
Well, he came and went at all sorts of hours. I really don't know. Except maybe one thing. He'd come home scratched with brambles and with leaves and muck on him.
So he probably went through thick woods to get to that place.
I reckon. What do I know?
I'd like to talk to you about your Hinek.
I'm very busy, so make it quick.
Do you at least know any friends he's with, or someone he goes to see?
As far as I know, nobody here in the village talks to him.
I heard he's seeing some bathhouse wench.
Maybe. He can't get it for free, so I suppose he has to go to the baths.
We know everything. Let's dig over here.
What are you doing there?
Where's my bloody horse? Because I have to get out of here. Where should we go? To the innkeep. We should go to the innkeep.
Hey, look out!
Eat from the pot. Free food is good food. Also a villager. Are you the innkeep? Also a villager. Oh, you didn't get. So you didn't know
Jesus
more.
Christ be praised.
I want to ask about the courier's son, Hinek.
And ask someone else. They've nothing to do with Riki. He'd only drive my customers away.
Really? I heard a different story. I heard the two of you do business together.
Who are you, anyway?
A friend of Hinek's. He's gone missing and I need to find him.
I don't know where he is. But if you find the bastard, tell him he still owes me some goods.
I've no time for this. I have to find Hinek, and you're going to help me.
Am I now? Even if I did know, why the hell would I help you?
This is a nice alehouse you have here. It would be a shame if anything happened to it.
Are you tricking me?
What do you
Yes.
think? So are you going to talk, or do I have to beat it out of you?
Fine. Let's get to the point then.
See now?
Because I'm stronger,
I did
become
some deals
stronger,
with Riki,
it's working.
but I swear to God, I don't know where he is.
Cool.
I hear Hinek has a hideout in the woods he uses for hunting game. Do you
So
know
where
it
is it?
Not exactly. That is... I don't know where it is at all. But I happen to know it's a dark place. A cave or an old mine shaft.
How do you know that?
Whenever Riki was going poaching, he always came to me first for candles and lamp oil. He brought the game skinned and gutted, so we had to have a light for that.
How much game did he bring you?
Not much, a few pieces. There's no great demand here. Sometimes the gentry has something, otherwise it ends up in sausages.
And do you know of any mine shafts nearby?
There's a few of them around. There's one on the opposite bank, a short way off the path leading from the forge to the west. Then there's a mine gallery to the east of the village, up in the woods above the cliffs. And I heard there's one shaft on the headland close to the water.
Thank you.
Okay.
You're welcome. Watch you don't break your neck, though. It's rough ground, and you could easily fall down a shaft.
Okay.
A tankard here.
Mount. Okay, let's see. Oh, someone is telling me something. Just a second. And let's see. Hello there, Eddie C. It's difficult for me to see your comments, but hello there, Bear. Let's see, we've got the stolen sturdy garrison, and we already wear this one. It's not stolen. This one is better, in a better shape. I'm not gonna wear the stolen garrison, of course, but must be something we can do about it. And still, I cannot upgrade something. Nope, 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 nope. Not do the things I want to, so we have to lose some weight. And that is... I'm stuffed. Oh, I can move things to my horse, wait. Let's move some heavy things to the horse. Like this, the garrison. And... I'm on the quest of finding the guy with the limp. Oh no, I just found the guy with the limp. I'm now looking for Riki. So I don't know if you have everything. So it's the quest on the scent. It's the guy who smells. I have to track him down. He's in the cave. And I'm just making sure I'm not full on weight. So we're now going up in the mountains, I guess. I'm not gonna track down anything more in the city of him. So it could be over here, here, or here. Okay, wait, I'm gonna put your comments in the screen. Much easier. Ah, yes, cool. I'm just sure I don't see spoilers. Okay, okay. Okay. So you're playing the game too. That's good. So don't spoil anything, but hopefully you see some things I could do better. Because I'm not the best of the players. I'm gonna go to D first, because it's on this side of the river. So I'm gonna follow the path along the river. And the river is over here? Yeah. So there should be a path over here. Now checking if I'm going the right way. Yes, sir. And cool that you found my channel, Eddie. I'm not a big channel, so nice to see that you had the possibility to find me. Are you living in the Netherlands or another country? Oh, he's gonna ambush me. I'm not trusting anybody on the roads. Let's go up here. Yep, up here. This is some thick woods. Beehives. So that's where he could possibly got the honey. Everywhere I go I hear those bloody dogs. And I do not trust dogs. UK London. Oh nice. I subscribe. Oh nice. Oh cool, cool. I didn't know you could subscribe to that. But thank you for the subscription. We found the mine already. Oh, there's some... I'm not going for that. I should take my torch out so I can see better. This one is closed, I guess. Yeah. He couldn't be in here. So what does the map say now? Okay, so it's not this one. That's all it says. Let's go to E. And then the last one on the other side of the river. Where did my bloody horse go? Horsey. Over there. Yep. Let's go over there. No, I'm not treasure hunting. I'm looking for the smelly guy, Ricky. Ricky is in hiding out in one of the caves, and he killed the villagers, or the guys in that small town. What town was it? I'm still in the early stages of the game. There was a big massacre, I guess it was in Telmberg. Oh no, in Neuhof. There was a big massacre in Neuhof. And there was a guy with a limp. And the leader of that gang is the guy who has our sword. The sword our papa made. Oh. So I am following that quest because I want my sword back. I'm very emotional and I want my daddy's sword back. We don't need a torch over here. Yeah, I'm hunting down the horse massacre. That's how you can call it, the horse massacre. And there was one guy. Yeah, it was a beautiful sword. I hope that is one of the things they make later on, so you can buy it for real, like a replica. That's one of the things I would like. A sword and one of the shields. In real life, of course. But that's why I'm continuing this quest. Just because I want the sword back and want to see how that story continues. We already would or have slept with one of the girls when we were drunk with the Father, the Lord. Okay, yeah, I can really, yeah, that's how it could go to me, but because I was streaming all that, I couldn't do it all over again. Sometimes the streaming prohibits you to do things how you want it to do. Like the speech with in front of the church. It is that I've got killed, but I screwed it up big time the first time. And then I've got some trouble with the innkeep and I got killed, so it all worked out at the end, but I was really bummed about it. Yeah, it's over here. Oh, and this one is tanning. There are some tanning stuff over here. So let's equip our torch. Yes, we need to see. And I want to equip my sword. Yeah, this is okay. The Hills by Lopochenko or something like that.
Jesus Christ, what am I to do?
He's afraid.
Not that I can expect any useful advice from you.
Who is he talking to there?
No more cares.
Need someone to talk to?
Fuck! Don't kill me. I can explain.
Okay. Okay.
I won't tell anyone. I swear. I'm no one to tell anyway. Just please
don't
kill
really?
me.
I'm not planning to kill you.
And the D-pad is the
You're not one of
touchpad.
Runt's men.
No.
I guess. Oh, I'll test.
Then who are you?
Okay.
I come here in the name of Sir Radzig Cabrilla and
Let's
Sir Hanish at Light.
tell him the truth.
I'm investigating the raid on the Neuhof stud farm.
Got no idea what you're on about.
Save your breath. If you want any chance to escape the gallows, you'd better come clean, alright?
Jesus Christ. This will never be over.
So?
Fine then.
Okay,
That
it worked out.
Neuhof raid of yours didn't turn out quite as planned, did it?
Depends on whose plan you're talking about. We were up to it to grab some loot and bugger off. Only Runt's cutthroats was there to shed blood.
What do you mean, Runt's cutthroats?
Yeah.
There were two gangs there, mine and Runt's. We was only
Okay.
there to steal, but they wanted to slaughter everyone.
But when you realise what they had in
Now
mind,
Runt is the guy who...
But we didn't know nothing,
Nice.
even though we were going to Neuhof. They told us to keep watch on the courtyard. Well, they were cutting the horses' throats. Jesus, that fucking vexed me. Their horses was the most valuable thing there. When I spoke up, though, Runt gave me such a bollocking, I knew I'd better keep my mouth shut. And when they said we was going to kill anything that moved, then we knew there was no going back.
Let's talk about Ren's gang.
Did you know any of Runt's people?
Not a one. They didn't talk to us at all. None of their faces was familiar either. The only thing I know is they called that huge chief of theirs Runt, and Pius warned us to watch out for him.
I don't suppose you know where they got to after the raid?
On the way to Neuhof, Timmy told me he was at their camp with Pius. I reckon that's where they've gone now.
Did Timmy tell you where the camp is?
Somewhere in the woods. He didn't say nothing
Yeah,
more. Thing
that's
is,
what they all
Timmy's
say.
got quite an imagination.
Somewhere in the woods.
Pius roared at him to shut it, so I reckon there must be something in it.
Okay, what about Jorgen?
That gang of yours, what can you tell me about them?
Don't know what you want to know. There was 4 of us. Me, Timmy, Limpy Lubosh, and Pius Pava. Sometimes we'd rob a
Three are
place or
dead.
hold up pilgrims. Never nothing fancy.
I'm sure you did mischief enough. Who led you?
Pius. He was the oldest, and he'd mostly find the jobs for us. Plan them and the like. He got us into that fucking mess in Neuhof, too.
What about the others?
Yeah, what about the others?
Timmy's strong as an ox, with a brain to match. You got more sense out of a fence post. And Limpy, I've been with him the longest. He's
Okay.
my one and only friend, I suppose.
Yeah, that's what I thought. There are a lot of woods. It's difficult to see.
Pius.
But we will figure it out.
And says he's got this
Our
prime
speech is
job.
going up
We're
quite
gonna rob a
well.
farm, he says.
I've also learned
That was
myself
a
to
big
read.
deal, 'cause
That was
mostly
the
we
first
just
thing
did small
I did.
I'll hold up on the road now and then. Nothing fancy.
And Eddie, how are your
Told us how
pickpocketing
much we
skills?
could make on. Well,
Mine are
we
terrible.
just couldn't refuse.
I
So Pius
cannot
knew
do
them.
it.
I suppose, but I don't know where from. We even got paid up front. Should have known
Paid up
from the
front.
start it was too good to be true.
Where did the rest of your gang end up?
You saw Limpy, right?
Mhm.
Yes, but he's no use to me now. Tell me where I can find Pius or Timmy.
I don't know nothing about Pius. He vanished in the woods, and I haven't seen him since. Timmy, I reckon, went back to the mill where he works.
Which mill?
The windmill a bit north of Neuhof.
Oh, that's the... Yeah, you can pickpocket and yeah, I mean lockpicking, but you can also pickpocket. But I mean lockpicking. The mechanics of it are really
Tell me
difficult
exactly
with
how the
the
raid
2
went down.
thumbsticks.
Well, we stormed in from the rear.
And yeah, you
Ron's
can
people
pickpocket.
started slaughtering the horses. Jesus, that was bleeding horrible.
It's a
Meanwhile,
skill the miller
me and
can
Limpy
teach you.
had a sniff round the stables to see if we could find anything worth pilfering. And in the end, we got lucky.
What did you find?
Yeah.
Smill, Sir Hanish's groom. I don't know why he was up and what he was doing in the stables, but we took advantage of the situation.
Yeah, me too. I
Limpy
avoid it
grabbed
all
him
the
by
time,
throat, and
lockpicking.
I slapped him round to encourage him to tell us where the money was. Then it all fell apart at the seams. Quicker than you'd believe. Runt comes running up and skewers the groom like a pig for roasting.
I am on
My jaw dropped.
PS4
I thought the stuff about
and I'm
killing
streaming
was
it
just soft
straight
talk.
away,
And it
so
wasn't. No,
my
not in the
PC
least.
is broken
What
and I
happened?
haven't got the financial opportunities to fix it again.
Through, and I noticed this boy
So it's not
standing at the other
capable
end of
to
the stables.
stream at the
The
moment.
stupid sods pointing at us, jaw hanging down to his knees, saying, "I know you." Ron turns to us and hisses, "Take him down." So me and Lubosh start running because the lad took to his heels.
Yeah.
At the same time, we could hear the noise of the skirmish in the courtyard. We caught up with the boy at the next farmhouse. Knock him to the ground, but he bashes me with some piece of iron so hard my head's ringing like a fucking church bell. Limpy grabs it off him and stands over it with his bodkin in his hand, and I start praying. In the end, Limpy just gives him a kick and says, "Beat it, Ginger." And then Runt shows up at the gate and hollers
Okay,
that we gotta go.
yeah,
So we
I
scupper.
believe it. With gamepad it is impossible.
What happened after the raid?
With mouse and keyboard I haven't tried it yet.
Same place as we met them
Bloody
before,
PC.
so we'd know where
But
we were.
perhaps in the future.
Stupid fucking idea. But Pius
Such an
didn't want
amazing
to leave him
game.
behind.
I'm imagining
Timmy
it
finally
to play it
turned
many
up.
times.
2 of Runt's men were dragging him.
There was some difference of opinion.
Yeah.
You could say that, yeah. They started on us right away that we were traitors. They knew we'd let somebody get away, and now we were going to pay for it. They started trying to surround us, and we knew what was coming. But Limpy took his bodkin and let that fucker have it in the belly.
Runs?
One of the others. Timmy broke free from them, and we all took to our heels. Luckily, they were so buggered from the raid, they didn't follow us for long. They just shouted that they'd find us.
We know everything now.
That's all I need to know. So now what do I do with you?
Well...
we really should turn them in. One thing I did find... yeah, I have learned to read. I did that side quest just quickly and offline.
We've got to get out of here.
Hell no.
Too close. We'll never outrun them.
We gotta fight.
Fuck!
We gotta kill them.
Here. The two of us can take them by surprise.
No fucking way. I'm gone.
Look here.
There's still books
Now
we
catch
can
up with you
use.
and kill me.
Yeah, I've got one lockpicking book on me
Jesus Christ.
to increase my skill, but I haven't got the time to study it yet.
I suppose you're right.
Kom er zo aan, schat. 5 minuutjes. After this next save point, I have to go. My dinner is ready. I will be back in an hour for a new stream. So the videos on my channel aren't that big. Let's see, quit the shoot.
What are you doing here? Tired of life, are you?
Okay, one. Where did he run to? Where did he run to? Yeah, thank you, thank you. I've lost him. Let's get everything. Get on the horse. Yeah. Oh, did the guy run? Okay. Oh, okay. So that car would run away. Let's put some things in our inventory. I didn't got his sword, but we can wear this. Inventory, inventory, inventory. Much better. Okay, the car would run away. Well, then thank you guys for watching. I will head back to one of the towns, safe, and but I will quit the stream here. Eddie, thank you for the support. I appreciate it. And we will see you next time. Yep. That's it.